For those that's just getting into the room, again, we're going to start at 8:03. 8:03, guys. I just want to make sure everybody is in the building just to catch it live. I know we're missing quite a few, but I just want to just tarry a minute to give people a chance to get into. Anybody might be running late or whatever they got going on. I just don't want them to miss this information tonight that can potentially change their life and their kids' lives. All right, y'all, while we waiting on that last minute, let's go ahead and start with the affirmation for the people that have their cameras on. I do really appreciate that. I always say action takers are money makers. So for my people that got the cameras on, whether you at work, wherever you at, if you got a chance, let's go ahead and start off with the affirmation as we did on yesterday. Hand over your heart, because we're going to take this thing serious, whether you pay the 97 or the 297. Let's go. Let's keep that same energy from yesterday. Let's get into it. So repeat after me. I can, I will, I must succeed. Let's go again. I can, I will, I must succeed. Last time. I can, I will, I must succeed. Man, I truly appreciate you guys taking part in it. You know, speaking into existence is big for me. So those affirmations, I want to make sure everybody's mindset is right and you guys actually realize how big of an opportunity this is to get this key information that, again, that can change your life. So from there, I'm gonna jump straight into the prayer again, like we did from last night. Father God, again, I come to you tonight with these people investing in me. They invested in themselves, just to change the trajectory financially in their life, in their kids' lives, in generations to come. Please elevate my knowledge and my teaching ability to explain to them thoroughly, to break it down so easily that they're able to comprehend it and receive it and just realize this opportunity, that it's not just any other training, that we're not playing like it, that I'm a genuine guy and I want the best for them. I want them to win. Like, let them see that transparency and let them know that this opportunity is real and it can work for them. I'm not anybody special. They can replicate these same results and, you know, change their life. So these, in all other things we ask in your name, amen. All right, y'all, let's get straight into the game here tonight. I'm ready to go with it. I'm ready. I'm pumped tonight. All right, so again, this business made me over $500,000 last year. I'm trying to get over $1 million this year. So it's going to be a lot. So y'all lock in with me. Lock in for the ride. All right, so here, let me share my screen. We're going to pick up from yesterday. Boom, boom, boom. I need to be here. Let me stretch this. All right, so the first thing I wanted to do, so continuing from yesterday, you guys know that I left off on scanning. Sorry, I'm letting people in. I left off on scanning those books at the end of day one. So let's just say you don't have anything in your area and you're just stuck, right? You're just like, Trav, that was cool what you showed me on yesterday, all the free things, but I'm still stuck. I wanted to even deliver even more value by showing you guys something else you can use, right? So another thing, if you're having trouble finding stuff locally, what you can do is go to ebay.com. Okay, ebay.com. And what I do is I would type in discontinued, right? So what I did, and usually this is the example that I give, but if you just type in discontinue, you will see, and you also need to hit the space bar. and you will see all of these different items or brands pop up here. Discontinued item is a discontinued item, excuse me, is a six-figure business. You can potentially find these products in your local Walmart, Target, wherever, and sell them online. So let's look at Pledge, for example. This is one of the ones I did. This probably was maybe about 8-9 months ago. This Pledge, Revive It, is some kind of brand of floor cleaner or whatever it is. Whenever you see that in the store, man, it's jackpot. All right, and discontinue means they're no longer making it. So if you ever went to your local Walmart and you ever sourced this, right here on eBay, we see that it's selling for $49.99. Now, how do we know that? What I want you guys to do is scroll down and check sold items here. That's key. Make sure y'all lock in, because I'm gonna be giving y'all a lot of gems, a lot of value tonight. Okay, how do we know that it's sold? So on eBay, you can put up there, you can list it for $1 million, but if it hasn't sold, it doesn't mean anything. All right, so make sure you click sold listings. Okay, today's date is the 22nd. So we see eBay is telling us that this thing sold just yesterday for $50. Now, you guys know Pledge, if you've seen it in the store, if you're familiar with the brand, it's not going to cost $50 in the store, right? But the reason why it's that high is because of the supply is down. So if you're ever in, and what you can do to find this, because I already know it's going to be in Walmart, but what you can do if you don't know where it's located, just highlight it, go over and do a Google search. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna just copy this. I'm gonna do a simple Google search. Boom, okay? Once I put it into Google, it's showing me that Walmart, of course, they're out of stock now, but if you were able to locate this, remove this, at your local Walmart, you would be able to pick it up. If you guys see that price over there, $6.29, right? So we could pick it up for $6.29, and let's see what we can sell it for on Amazon. All right, so I'm going to go over here to Amazon.com, paste in that same 27 ounce. Here it is on Amazon here. And voila, this is the buy box. It's selling for $64.49. So again, in the store, if you were able to pick it up, of course, it's out of stock all around my area. But if you were able to locate it, you could pick this same item up, everyday item, for $6.29. And because it's not available in other areas, you're able to make more money. Now, a lot of people may say, well, why in the world, Travis, would anybody pay $64.49? It's people with a lot of money out there. They in love with these products and they don't mind spending it. So they're paying for the convenience. So value, again, is a byproduct of money, and convenience is a value add. So if they can go right here to Amazon and say, hey, look like this seller, Molten Picks, has 12 of them, they're going to make a killing off of these. They probably picked them up $7, $6 or $7. They're selling them for $64 a piece on Amazon, okay? So if you're having trouble finding products, what you can do is use that tip, use the discontinued list on eBay, make sure you click on the sold, right? So you can see, so these are some other examples. Lego sets, let's click on that. That's highly collectible. If you ever get any Legos or anything like that, and then you would just reverse engineer it, you would copy it into Google, okay? So whatever this lot is, Ghostbuster set, I will put this into Google with the set number, see if you can find it in your area, and then look it up on Amazon. Because if it's selling for good money on eBay, you can bet your bottom dollar it's selling for even more on Amazon, okay? All right, so that's just another tip that I wanted to add to you guys, just in case you were struggling after all the strategies I gave you on day one, just to help you elevate your retail arbitrage game, okay? All right, now, let's get back into it. Let me spread my presentation out. All right. So now the next thing, once you're looking for these products, okay, we also need to look for reviews. You need to check your reviews and ratings. So one of the easiest ways to avoid excessive product returns is to make sure you're selling quality products, because this is our brand. We only want to do business the right way. Okay. So at least for me, I try to stay at 3 stars or better. So if you guys ever shopped on Amazon, you know they have reviews. As long as it's 3 stars or better, you can pretty much guarantee the customer most of the time isn't going to have a problem with it. Once you get to the 1 and 2 stars, you don't want to invest in anything where you know it's going to be a return on the back end. So that's why I stick to the 3-star or better rule. So whenever you're sourcing these products, just like that pledge product, it had a 3-star or better in the reviews on Amazon. So always take a quick peek at that. So that way you're not investing in products where you're going to get a return. Okay. So after we scan our product, like we did on day 1, we need to analyze the data and then decide whether we're going to buy it or leave it, right? So looking at that data that we analyzed yesterday, make a decision. I recommend that you have a set criteria in place so you don't get into a habit of second guessing yourself. And it either meets your criteria you said or it doesn't. It's either or. Now, I know you guys may ask, well, what does a buying criteria look like? Now, everyone can have a different one, but I just gave an example here. So number 1, you need to have a minimum net profit per item or per unit. So for this one, I just said your minimum could be, hey, every time I'm touching or buying a product, I need to at least make $3. Okay. The second standard or second parameter of your criteria, you need to have a standard maximum sales rank. So remember yesterday, we were looking at that chart. If yours is the top 3%, remember for books yesterday, it was 2.8 million. Say, hey, I'm not going to go over this number. Set you a maximum sales rank. Okay. The third thing, which we just talked about on the previous slide, set a minimum of star rating. Yours might be a 2 minimum rating. Whatever it is, just set a minimum. The fourth important key element is a minimum ROI. And ROI is just the acronym for a return on investment. All right. Now, everyone is different. No 2 retail arbitrage sellers are the same. Again, you can craft your strategy to fit what works best for your situation. Once you find products that meet your brand criteria, we're going to list them on Amazon. All right, now, this is another frequently asked question. What happens when you find a restricted product? Okay. So sometimes you'll find yourself scanning the product and it will prompt you that you don't have permission to sell it on Amazon. The majority of the people, when they come across these items, they put it back on the shelf. But I don't want you guys to be like that. If you guys see that red arrow in the picture, you need to go ahead and click that. So even if it says you need approval, go ahead and click it, okay? The reason that it's restricted is because it's either a gated brand or a gated category. And a brand, of course, is just like a Nike, Adidas, anything like that. It's just the manufacturer of the or the company of the specific product. Whenever you come across a restricted product, always first check to see if it's profitable. If the numbers make sense, always attempt to ungate yourself from the brand or the category. Don't just put it back if it says you can't sell it. Always try to get ungated first. Now, most of the time you will be able to get auto ungated. Now, it may not happen if you're a brand new seller. So I know some of you guys on here already been selling. Some of you guys are brand new. But after a few months of doing the business, Amazon will like, know, and trust you more and allow you to sell more restrictive products and brands. Later on in the slide, today, we'll dive into an alternative way to get ungated when you're not automatically approved. So let me break that down. Whenever you come across a product and it says you are gated, all you have to do is like 2 or 3 clicks to request approval. Most of the time, it's going to let you straight through. So always click to see if you can go through. If it doesn't let you go through, I'm going to show you guys in the slides coming up how to still get past that using the ungating method. All right. How to make retail arbitrage on Amazon work for you, the value of connections. We talked about this a little bit on yesterday, but I wanted to deep dive a little bit more. Always be nice to the managers, start conversations and develop relationships with those who work in your local retail stores that you source from regularly. Tell them what you do, and they will often help you by giving you a call whenever they mark down new products. It is equally beneficial, an equally beneficial relationship, as you are doing them a favor by removing their old inventory and making room for new products. Okay, so always adding value, developing those relationships. If you are serious about retail arbitrage, you also, I advise to get some business cards, or at least some virtual business cards, to hand out or connect with the managers. Let them know where they can reach out to you at any time to liquidate large amounts of inventory. The managers may also give you a deeper discount if they know you are liquidating the inventory in bulk. Let me add something to this slide too. So just remember, guys, the biggest thing that I learned in business over the years is you have to do what you say you're going to do. Okay, let me say that again. And I know y'all might say, well, that's obvious, Travis, but it's just so many people in business, they'll say they can do something, and then when it comes down to it, they're not, about the action, right? So if you go in, and I'm telling you, you can create these relationships because we got students that do it. If you go in and you talk to these managers at whatever your retail stores are, they depending on you, you tell them that you can, hey, whenever you get overstock inventory, hey, I'm looking to purchase it. Whenever that opportunity comes up, be ready or have the capital. If you don't have the capital yet to purchase the inventory, there's no need for you to go in there. Why? Because it's going to make you look bad in business. It's going to burn a relationship that can potentially get you, $100, $500, $1 million a year because you weren't ready when you went in there talking, like, hey, I can get the inventory. So again, just make sure you're ready once you start approaching these managers, because you will build relationship. Make sure you have the capital to follow through with the deals whenever they are presented to you. All right, another tip, full-time retail arbitrage sellers, they don't just go from random stores looking for products. The majority of the time, they source products from connections that's already been made. So this is the value of connections. Connections are an invaluable resource. You will also gain next level information on which stores have the best sales or markdown as soon as they become available. Again, this will drastically increase the amount of money you make per hour or per day or per year, and make you a more efficient seller. More tips. And this one is key too. If you're sourcing products from a store like Target, be sure to look at the store special card. So a lot of different stores have it, whether you at Target, you at Walmart, they are very beneficial. Target has a red card that gives you a free 5% off and an extra 30 days to return. Okay, so if you sourcing from Walmart, Target, any of these big chain stores, be sure to get the store card to get those added benefits. Also, remember to keep your receipts just in case Amazon ever requests for you to show proof of authenticity. This may happen after selling a large quantity of a certain brand. They'll ask you for the receipt. I've uploaded them in the past. You're not going to have any problems. Just make sure you save your receipts, whether you scanning them in digitally or just keeping them somewhere, maybe in a folder or something. And this is a key slide here, right here. This is a big one. Sales tax exemption. When sourcing products for resale, be sure to read up on your state's legislation. Excuse me. You may be able to exempt yourself from paying sales tax whenever you're sourcing products. It's 100% legal and directly increases your return on investment and purchasing power. So before I go any further on the next bullet, let me say this, okay? Because I want everybody to be clear. Whenever you reach out to your state for that tax exemption, some states may call it a reseller's permit. Some states may call it a resale license or certificate, whatever the name is. Most states, almost all states have them. When you get it, you can only be tax exempt or not pay taxes on inventory you're looking to resell. Okay, I want to be clear about that. So don't get this tax certificate. It's completely free to get it. Don't get this tax certificate and go grocery shopping, Christmas shopping, no. You don't want to do that. It's only for inventory you're looking to resell. And the reason why is because the end buyer is going to pay the sales tax. So think about this. I have this notebook here. If I bought this notebook, it's no need for me to pay sales tax when I buy this notebook. Then I put it on Amazon to resell. Then the end buyer is then going to pay sales tax again. So what they allow you to do once you get that resale certificate or that tax exemption, sales tax exemption, they saying, hey, Travis is buying this notebook with the intent to resell. So he does not have to pay taxes right now. We're going to pass this on to the end buyer and they're going to pay that sales tax. Okay. So be sure if you're getting serious in this game, tax exemption is a must to keep more money inside Pocket National Bank because it will add up pretty quickly. All right. Next tip I have, make sure the packaging of the products, whenever you get them, is in pristine condition. Some of the times Amazon FBA, if you're shipping them in, will not accept damaged boxes for FBA. So again, just double check whenever you're outsourcing for the stores and be sure to return any defective boxes you may have purchased on accident. All right. And I got a lot of emails about people wanting to upgrade. I will definitely drop those links in the chat if you want to upgrade before tonight. All right, let's get into day 2. I just wanted to finish that from yesterday. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so here we go. What if you're not automatically ungated? What do I do now, Trav? How can I still get ungated? All right, let's break down the terms. What is ungating? What is gating, excuse me? When selling on Amazon, certain categories and brands require approval to sell. They're usually big brands like Nike's, Adidas, or categories like groceries or DVDs. Why is it important to get ungated? As a reseller or Amazon business owner, the more brands you're able to sell, the easier it will be to find more products to sell because you won't be restricted from selling as much. This opens up your business to many more opportunities on Amazon's marketplace. Now, what does the ungating process look like? Okay, so these are the requirements whenever you're getting ungated. So if you guys see that picture on the right, let's just say Lego is a gated brand on Amazon. Let's say we scanned the Lego set and it said, hey, you need to submit one of these documents to get ungated. So I'm going to walk you guys through this process. Okay, you're going to see this screen, and the first part, they're going to ask for an invoice. So the invoice must be within the last 180 days. Okay. So if it's Lego, to get ungated in Lego, all you guys have to do is go to www.lego.com. Okay. From there, let's just say that you scanned a Lego set, whatever the Lego set is. We don't have to get ungated in that specific product. We just need the brand. So once you go to Lego, I want you to purchase the cheapest Lego item. We need to purchase 10 of them. Okay. So in the past, for my newer students, it's usually a keychain. And I'm going to show you guys a picture of that in these upcoming slides. Okay. So once you purchase 10 of that keychain from lego.com, these are the other requirements. Of course, it's going to be in the last 6 months or 180 days. The invoice name and the address must match the information on your selling account. This is key. All right. This is with keeping those addresses uniform. So whatever address you use to sign up, your business address, and the address that you ship your Legos to, because we're buying them from lego.com, they need to be the same. Okay. The next thing they're going to look for on the invoice, whenever they ship you your keychains, the invoice must have the name and the address of the business you bought it from. So in the top, it's usually in the top left-hand corner, I think, on the invoice of the receipt, it's going to say lego.com and it's going to have the business address there. The next thing they're going to look for, they need to see you purchase at least 10. It doesn't make any sense to go over 10. So you would stop right there at 10, get 10 of them, okay? 10 of the keychains. And the last piece they're going to look for, you will have to upload proof. So what we usually do, a front picture of the invoice, that's going to be a receipt, like a piece of paper, at 8x10, a picture of all 10 of the keychains, a picture of the UPC, that's going to be the barcode on the keychain, a front picture of one of the keychains with the invoice, back picture of one of the keychains with the invoice. So you'll do the front of the keychain and the back. In those 5 pictures, you're going to upload them. It's usually sometime within 24 hours, a couple of days, you'll be approved. Now, which distributors or manufacturers will Amazon accept to get ungated? So there are many different websites and wholesalers you can use to get ungated. Since Amazon accepts invoices from these websites, any brand you would like to get ungated in that have both a listing on Amazon and you can buy 10, at least 10 to be ungated, you can use to get ungated. So I wanted to help you guys out and give you guys some of the main ones. Now, I should have took this off this slide. East Bay currently went out of business, but if you want to do like sports brands like Nike, Adidas, Reebok, anything like that, you can use Academy Sports and Outdoor. You can order from their online site. Okay, so if you want to sell sports, anything, any of those big brands, just use Academy Sports and Outdoors. If you're interested in getting into grocery, you can go to a site called Frontier Co-op. If you're interested in selling toys, you can get ungated at EE Distribution. And any brand that Kohl's is really the cheat code right now. Any brand that Kohl's carry, all you have to do is order 10 of them from the Kohl's website. If it says you're gated, do the process like the previous slide, a couple days or so, you'll be ungated, okay? And this is just, again, just to clarify, this is just the process. If you're not automatically ungated, this is how you jump through some of the loops so you can still sell whatever product you have. Now, before I get into this slide, once you have those 10 products, you can either sell them on Amazon or you can return them back to Lego. So let's just say you get ungated in Lego, you can return them back to lego.com and get your money back. You'll still be ungated, or you can just sell them on Amazon, however you want to do it. Now, some additional tips. You can get ungated. This is a bonus tip here, a great tip, for multiple categories or brands by purchasing something that crosses over or has multiple brands or a brand in a category that you're gated in, okay? So for example, a Lego Marvel character can get you ungated in Lego, Marvel, and toys. You just need to make sure the listing has all 3 of those categories gated when clicking apply to sell, all right? If you do not get your invoice initially approved, just keep trying again. Remember, Amazon is basically all bots. It may take a couple times to upload it, but just keep trying. For more times than not, on the first try, you'll probably be approved though. So on this slide, I wanted to give you guys some visuals so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So if you guys notice, the Venom character on the left is considered a Lego. It's under the brand of Marvel, and it could be considered a toy. So you can potentially purchase this from lego.com and get ungated in Lego, Marvel, and the toy category if you're gated in toy. Now, if you notice this, I think it's like a Disney princess or something in the middle. If you want to get ungated in Disney, you could purchase 10 of these from Lego.com. You're going to get ungated in Lego, Disney, and possibly toys. The one on the right, Lego, Marvel, and Avengers. If that's, I'm not sure if that's branded or not. You can purchase the Captain America. So that's a visual so that you guys can see exactly what you would purchase. And again, once you get ungated, you don't have to keep them. You can return them back to Lego.com to get your money back, but it's just one of the loops. And Amazon really just started making newer sellers do it to get through to sell some of these brands. All right, now, I know a lot of people were asking. Let's talk about online arbitrage now, okay? So now we covered retail arbitrage, finding products locally. What is online arbitrage? Let's break it down from the ground up and build up. Okay, so online arbitrage is the process of buying products from one online store or retailer and selling them for a profit on another marketplace like Amazon. Okay, the reason why this opportunity exists is because of price fluctuation between the retailers and Amazon. Online arbitrage or Amazon arbitrage can be a good way to start a solid cash flowing business while learning how to sell on Amazon at the same time. The best part about online arbitrage is it's a business model that can be run from the comfort of your own home. All right. So there are two ways to do online arbitrage. Okay. We can use, remember we broke it down yesterday, we can use Amazon FBA. To leverage Amazon FBA, you first have the products you buy online shipped to your home, then you inspect the goods or your products, and then from there you ship them directly to Amazon's fulfillment center where they handle the rest. They handle the heavy load, the picking, the packing, the shipping. Now on day 3, I don't want to get too ahead, but day 3, I'm going to show you how you don't even have to have them shipped to your home. You can have them shipped to a prep center so you never see or touch the products. But just for today, if you want to have them shipped to your home, you can use Amazon FBA in this way also. Okay, so this is semi-passive, but tomorrow I'm going to show you how to fully run it passive or fully automated. All right, so another way that we can use online arbitrage is to use Amazon Merchant Fulfill. So instead of having Amazon handling the shipping and the fulfillment, you can pack and ship the orders yourself whenever the orders come in. Again, this method is more labor intensive, but it can be more profitable if you're struggling with capital. Now, Travis, how does online arbitrage work? Let's break it down simple. All right, so you shop online and look for deals you can buy to resell on Amazon at a profit. Okay, you're going to place an order for those goods, have them shipped to your home or to a prep center if you don't want to see them. Once the goods arrive at your home, you can prep them, list them on Amazon, then ship them to Amazon's fulfillment center. When you make a sale, you keep the difference in price minus any Amazon selling fees. Another question, is online arbitrage legal? Yes, online arbitrage is 100% legal in the case of Kurt Singh versus John Wiley and Sons. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that you're allowed to resell any product you have purchased as long as the merchandise was legally acquired. You guys know I'm not going to show you how to steal anything or do anything. So everything is going to be legit. It's going to be legally acquired here. As a result, you can legally sell popular brand products, like Adidas, Disney, Lego, Nike, without any special license or permission. All right, now, these are 2 more apps. Now, I know I showed you guys Keeper yesterday, but I want to show you guys a different app that you will definitely need for online arbitrage if you're interested in making money from your home. SellersAmp is more a profit calculator. I'm going to get into what it all does today, and we're going to get into a little bit of Keeper today. So matter of fact, let me drop you guys some free trials in the chat real quick. Y'all give me a minute. Let me drop this in the chat. That way you guys tonight can take advantage of these free trials. Chat. If you guys can see that message, can I get a thumbs up from somebody just to verify y'all can see those? Can y'all see them? Okay, good. Thank you. All right, let's get back into the presentation. I appreciate everybody rocking. Y'all hang on. Hang on. We just getting into it. Let me share my screen again. And y'all take advantage. If you want to do the free trials, y'all take advantage of those. Share my desktop again. Stretch this. All right, boom. All right, let's skip past that. All right, this is another thing that I added too, just for anybody. I should have put it in yesterday, but I want to give you guys as much value as possible. Also, to get more free shipping, shipping boxes and supplies, after you sign up for your Amazon account, after signing up for account. Okay, yeah. So after signing up for your Amazon account, different couriers will offer shipping boxes and supplies for free. So I use UPS. They'll send you free tape, free labels, anything that you need. So all you have to do is call them up and request a bulk shipment while mentioning you have an Amazon business. They usually will send you over a big box of supplies, or you can order from the supplier's website. I know USPS, if you want to ship through the post office, they have free boxes and stuff you can use. So I just wanted to give you guys just another way to increase your bottom line there. But I know USPS will send you free supplies, tape, labels, boxes. You can get a lot of stuff there. I'm not sure if FedEx does it, but I'm pretty sure since they're competitors. Another tip, okay? FBA shipping into fulfillment centers. So if you're in favor of doing the FBA, and I'm pretty sure if you guys are interested in doing online arbitrage, you want to buy back more of your time. So once you pack your products in the boxes and they're ready to ship for FBA, you will need to drop them off at your local UPS store or schedule a pickup. Now, what we usually do is use an alternative website to arrange that UPS pickup, because UPS usually charges $7 to $12 plus surcharges if you stay in the country or a remote area. It could be, I've seen it as high as like $25 or $35 to pick it up. You don't want to pick up those heavy boxes and mess up your bag. So it's easier to schedule a pickup. If you guys go to the website, the URL below, www.pirateship.com, they will pick up your UPS pickups for you for around $4 or $5. Okay, so this is key. Make sure you guys take that down. It's going to save you a lot of money. So it doesn't matter if you have 10 boxes or 50 boxes. They'll pick them all up for $4 to $5. Okay, so make sure you guys save that site. It's crucial. Pirateship.com. Whenever you're looking to schedule that UPS pickup to ship your items into Amazon's fulfillment center. Now, let's get into some fun stuff here. All right. What I want to do is some live sourcing with you guys. Okay. All right. So boom, boom, boom. I'm going to tell you about, so online arbitrage, I'm going to show you this software that's going to make it extremely easy. This software, you should see a link in the chat to a free trial. It's called FlipMine. And whatever your goals are to make through online arbitrage, you can do it with this software, okay? You can do it with this software for sure, without a doubt, okay? So this software, again, it's called FlipMine, okay? So whether you're looking to make $5, $10, $20,000 a month, this is one of the easiest ways to do it for sure, without a doubt. Now, what I'm going to do is give you, we need to start with putting in rules here, okay? So FlipMine is a software, and let me break it down. I'm getting too excited. So FlipMine is a software that sources from eBay, potential items from eBay that are profitable enough to sell on Amazon, okay? That's what this app does. It's going to pull items from eBay to list on Amazon. And what we're going to do is set rules or a criteria, what we're looking for to find products that we can make money on Amazon, okay? So you guys know I love media because of the ROI, but you can do this with any category. I'm just going to start off, and I know you guys may say, well, people may not be buying DVDs. Yeah, it's people still making millions of dollars on Amazon off of selling DVDs. I'm gonna just start off with DVDs tonight. First rule I'm gonna set is movies and category. Add rule here. And you guys can screenshot my rules here so you can see. Wow, my computer moving a little slow. Okay, boom. All right, next, I like to look, or my VAs, whenever we source my VAs, we're going to set a profit margin of $7 or greater. So I'm going to add that rule. Subcategory, since we starting off with DVDs and Blu-rays, add category here. Condition, I'm gonna just start off with new. We'll do some used a little bit later also. What am I leaving out? ROI, I like it to be 30% or greater. And my sales rank for DVD, I stretch it a little bit. I want it to be under 100,000. So these, are the exact rules that we set. My VA that go out and they source every day. I'm giving it to you guys. You guys can use these same filters to find products, or you can customize them and move them around. It's a lot of different rules you can set. These are just some of the proven ones that we use to find profitable products. Okay. Now, why is it only, for some reason, it's only showing 15. Hold on, let me refresh, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. Let me refresh. I don't know why it's only showing 15 here. Y'all give me 1 second. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Let me try to put them in one more time. Y'all give me 1 minute. All right, let's make sure I'm putting this in new category. Boom. There we go. Sales rank less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I think I made a mistake on one of them. ROI is greater than 30. There we go. And then let's put a subcategory up there too. Let's see. All right, here we go. That's better. I'm not sure what happened. Thank y'all for sticking with me there. All right, so let's break this down. All right, what are we looking at here? Okay, make sure y'all locked in here. All right, so we put in our parameters here. This is what I usually look for. This is what I tell my VAs that I have to search for. All right, one thing about software, it's never going to be perfect, right? So we have to verify this data that we see. So that's what I'm going to do. This first column is just saying the condition. We had it as new. eBay image. You always want them to match, right? These are generic photos here. But what I usually do, I'm going to click on this eBay title. It's going to take me to eBay. This link will take me to Amazon. The sales rank is under 100,000 as we required. This is telling me that eBay, somebody is selling it on eBay for $14.99. They're saying I can sell it on Amazon for $32.84 as in FBA. and I would profit $7.90, and I would make around a 53% return on investment. Now, I'm not going to click on that one because the profit margin isn't what I like there. I want it to be a little bit higher, even though I got 7. But this one here does interest me a little bit more, okay? So look like the pictures are the same. So the first step my VA would do, they would click to see who is selling this particular DVD on Amazon, okay? First thing they do is check out this picture, okay? So the picture looks good. I don't see any dings. It looks like it's still in the plastic. So because some sellers will say they have something and you don't want any fakes or anything like that. So everything looks good so far. The next thing I look for is the returns here. 30-day return. So if something is wrong, you can return it. Also, I want to add another gem. If it ever says no returns, don't worry about it. eBay does have a money back guarantee. So if they sent you something and it's not what they described, you can always put in a claim and get your money back. So don't be scared when it says no returns here. The next thing we like to look for is the feedback. All right. So this seller here has 100% feedback or review. I like it to be at 98% or better. So it checks the box here. Another thing that I like about this example is I can create my own deal. I can make an offer. Okay. Now making an offer just means that I can potentially get this for cheaper. So let's just say I send this seller a deal and I say, hey, you know, I would like to buy all 6 of them, but I want them for $45 a piece. You know, you save 10 or 11 bucks on each one of them. They can potentially take the deal and you can get, you know, savings. You make your money when you buy. Okay. So right now, everything checks the box. So let's just say we made them an offer and they take $50 for them. So most of the time when sellers make an offer, they'll take a little bit less than what they have here. So let's just say we can pick this up for 50. The next thing I want to do is go over here under the Amazon title. I need to verify because right now they're saying that I can sell this on Amazon for $123.72. Now flip mine. Sometimes they'll struggle and it's not always as accurate. So here we go. This is a great example. I'm glad it's pulled up. So this one did not work out. Why? Because right here, it was saying that we could sell it for 123, but in fact, we can only sell it for 84. That buy box, remember from day one, that buy box is at $84. So for this one would be a no for me because the profit margin wouldn't be there. Now, let me show you guys. I'm going to pull up SellersAmp here. Try to move this out of the way. Let's pull up SellersAmp. This is that profit calculator I was saying that you guys need for online arbitrage. Okay. All right. So remember, we were able, let's just say we could pick it up for $50. Okay. What you can do is put your cost price here into that calculator. These boxes here is going to tell you if you're eligible. So once you sign in, it's going to let you know if you're eligible to sell it. This alert box here, if it's private label, it'll have like a PL there. Just watch out for any alerts that pop up here. It may say IP. IP is just intellectual property. That's just when a brand may issue you a warning saying, hey, you don't have rights to sell this product. So anytime you see like an IP here under alert or private label, just take cautious out. If you're a newer seller, just kind of stay away from it right now. The sales rank here is that BSR, best sellers rank, is 3K, the top 1%. That is fine. And it's over 77 sales a month. I usually like for it to be 15 sales or better, letting me know that it's selling every other day. But what do we notice here? Let me see if I can move that. What do we notice? So we buy this for $50. We sell it on Amazon for $84. Guess what? We still can profit. But for me, I'm not going to lie, I've gotten a lot greedier in this business since I've been doing it. You still can make money. But to me, it's not good enough because it didn't meet my threshold of my ROI. The reason why it's pink or red here is because I have a minimum, again, a minimum of a 30% return on investment. So if you are okay with spending $50 and making $64 back, you can buy this product right now and sell it on Amazon. So you're still profitable, but it's not where I want it to be. Okay. So that's the example. I'm glad, you know, some examples that are not home runs are coming up. So you guys can see this live, it's real. And it's not anything pre-recorded. So this is the first example here. Okay. Flip mine, because I don't want you guys to think you're going to get flip mine and every product you see is going to be a home run. Online arbitrage is sourcing. It's going through, and this process is going to make it, or this software rather, is going to make it a lot easier. All right, let's take a look at this one. This one does interest me a little bit. It's a little more expensive. So let's take a look here. All right. This one, it looks, you see, first thing I'm going to do is check the package. It looks like it's sealed here. It looked like they have a auction, so you can place a bid on it. Let's just say we're going to get it for the buy it now price. So that would be $200, $203.65. Now, I know a few of you guys may have a question. Well, Trav, what about sales tax? Remember, once you get that tax exemption, the price that you see is the price that you pay. We're not paying any sales tax because I'm buying, or you will be buying with the intent to resell. Okay, so the price that you see, that's the price that you pay. It's not going to be any taxes. Once you get that tax sale exemption certificate, you're going to upload it to eBay, and you're not going to get charged any sales tax on any of your purchases. Okay, so let's say we can pick it up for $203. The feedback looked good. They've been on eBay a while. 843. It's 100%. Everything looks good right now. I'm okay. Now, this is good too. The seller does not accept returns. Remember, that doesn't scare me because, hey, if they don't accept them and it's not right, this right here, that eBay money back guarantee is going to protect you. So don't get scared with that. All right, now they're saying we should be able to sell it. Flipmine is saying we should be able to sell it for $357. So y'all going to have to show me. They're going to have to show me. All right, so let's look and see. Look right here in the buy box. The buy box is at $320. Now, one thing I noticed already is the buy box seller is not a Amazon FBA seller. Travis, how do you know that? Because it says ships from Canat, or however you pronounce it, 1001, and it's sold by that. If this was an FBA seller, it would say ships from Amazon. So what I want to do is come down here and see if it's any FBA sellers, because I want to price against the buy box, but only against FBA sellers. So right here, if you notice, however you pronounce the name of this enterprise here, this one ships from Amazon.com, and look, they're selling it for $323.99. So a couple, $3 more over in 99 cents. So this is where I'm going to price against here. So now I need to go into, let me slide this over. I need to go into my profit calculator and see if it makes sense. So SellersAmp is going to see if it makes sense for us here. All right. Right here. Now, this one isn't a perfect one. The sales rank is a little bit outside, and we have to weigh our options because look, it's only selling one time a month. Okay. Now, just for the sake of example, let's just say I think it was going to cost us $203. This one is another one I would pass on. I don't want to spend $203 to make 57, and my ROI is a little bit under. So this one is not selling enough. This is another one I would definitely pass on. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. The ROI is 27%. We can still make money. We could be making money, if you're fine with making that $57, it just would come slow because it's only one sale per month. I'm not okay with that. I want it to be a little bit higher. Let's see if we can find a winner here, but I'm glad we having stuff that's not coming up as winners so that you guys can see that this will be a process of you sourcing, well, what I call winners. Some people in the program, they'll still buy it as long as they making, you know, if they want to make $100 or $200 a day, they buy the products they need to do that. And they're not as, I guess, strict with their criteria as I am. All right, let's look. I want to check this one out. So they're saying we can get this one for 45 and sell it for 103. So let's see. All right, so boom, boom. All right, everything looks good. Make an offer. We probably can get it for about $5 cheaper. Positive feedback 100%, and they have a lot of ratings. Let's say we can get that for 40. Now, what is it selling for on Amazon? All right, good. So it's selling for $100.11 on Amazon in the buy box. So let's put in the calculator. I'm pretty sure this would be a winner. So right here on this call, if my VA was doing this live and we wasn't on this call, this is something that she would definitely purchase. Let's see if I can pull it up. So we would negotiate. So yep, this is a good one. So we found a winner. All right, no alerts here. Top 1%. It's over 15 sales per month. That's our criteria. Remember, we're gonna try to walk them down to, we're gonna spend $40. We're gonna sell it for 100. Look, you're gonna spend 40 and you get almost 80 back. Because I know a lot of people was thinking like, well, you're gonna spend 40 and you only get 39 back. No, you get 39 back on top of your 40. So you basically doubling your money. You spent 40, you got 40 back in profit. So you spent the 40, you got 80 back. It's almost 100 return on investment. This is a home run product. If you're ungated on Disney, of course, we'll purchase these. We'll sell them all day. Another play or another way is what I would do is if this seller only had one, I would contact them. I would say, hey, I'm interested in your Disney collection. Do you have any more? Some of the times I've built relationships with these sellers. They say, yeah, man, I'm looking to liquidate. I got 100 of them. All right. Imagine you bought 100 of these. Let me go back to the page. You bought 100 of these, right? And you doubling your money every time. So just think of that. 40 times 100, that's $4,000 in profit. I'm pretty sure, you know, everybody will be pretty much happy with that. Once you send them off and pretty much passive income, $4,000 right there. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see how that works. Let's go to another one. This look a little interesting. So let's look at this Elvis one here. All right. So I'm looking. It looks to be in the plastic. I see a little rip there, but nothing too alarming. So my VA will look there. The next thing, again, this one, you guys notice, return, no returns. I'm not worried about that. Now, this one does not have a make an offer button, but what you can do when you don't see that option up there, you can always contact seller. My script is usually like what I tell my VAs, hey, such and such, this product, I'm interested in it, but it's a little bit outside of my budget. Would you consider selling it for $75 or $70? And they'll either tell you yes or no. They might create you a special offer, and then you can do it that way. So if it's a little bit outside of your range, but you like the product, just contact seller, send them a message, and usually you can create your own deal. Okay, so about $80 we're going to put in for this one. Now, they're saying that it's selling for $174.89. We have to double check and make sure that that's real. All right, so it's a little bit lower here. This buy box is a little bit lower because it does fluctuate. but I want to look for that FBA seller. So to find the FBA seller, I'm going to click here. I'm going to click filter. I'm going to select new because we're selling new, and then I want it to be prime. Okay, so the new prime FBA offer is 161. So that's why I would price against. The next step, I want to open this SellersAmp here. All right, and I think our sales price was 161. And we could pick it up for, I think it was $80. So boom, there's another winner right there. No alerts, top 1%. It's over 15 sales per month. We buy it for 80. With the profit, you're going to get back $131.65, and your return on investment will be 64%. Okay, so that's another winner we would definitely pick up there. It meets the criteria of what I usually look for. You're going to continuously stack your inventory with products just like this. You can keep turning your money. Also, if you guys notice in the chat, I have a document that you can form a master list. So let's just say if you reach out to that seller or you search on eBay and you like, man, I want some more of this, that Disney DVD or this Elvis DVD. And I can't find them. You want to build a master list. You can either use a Google document or Excel list. So that way you can keep finding these products over and over, and you're going to replenish that master list. You're going to know what's already good. You won't have to go through the search process anymore. You will have that list over 1,000 or so items or hundreds of items. And then that way you can just get pretty much passive income every month, because all you're doing is keep filling your inventory in your store with the same products that you know that'll work. And I hate that both of those work back to back, because I know y'all gonna be thinking, well, you know, every time I click on one, I'm gonna find a good one. Hopefully this lasts. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll I'm gonna show you the criteria I use for books. Let's see. Which one? Let's look at yeah, let's go to this one. So this history channel one here. All right, so first thing I'm looking, all of them appear to be in the plastic there. We can purchase it for $21.39. Feedback is good, 100%, over 500 reviews. Contacting the seller. They don't have that make an offer button. If you want to try to get it a couple bucks, maybe $18 or so, get it a little bit cheaper. Just remember to reach out to the seller if you want to create that deal there. Let's just say we can't create a deal on this one. So we got to pick it up for the $21.39. It's saying we can sell this bad boy for $71.39 on Amazon. So let's see. All right, so boom. Yep, so this one didn't work out. If we can see that price already dropped down here, it's no room here to get that. It's down to 43. Again, so that you guys can see the numbers. And while we always double check, all right, the sales are a little bit low, and we would have to purchase it. I think it was $21.39, y'all. All right, so this one, I forgot what we was paying for it. It actually is close to working. What I don't like about it is the monthly sales are a little bit slow. If you do sell it for the $43.08, you still can make a $7 profit on it. So you're taking $21, you're making about $29 that you'll get back. It's still over the ROI. This one is kind of like, if we're having a bad day, we're struggling, we might pick it up, but it's not one of those home runs I would pick out. Okay, so this one did happen to end up working. I was thinking that it wasn't gonna work, but yeah, if you are able to negotiate and get it down to around $18, I would be a lot happier here. Okay. And that's just reaching out through contacting that seller. Okay. So again, even if you're doing online arbitrage and you're making $15, $20 profit per item doing these flips like that, you only need 10 to 20 of them a day. Because I think most of you guys I talk to, you either want to make $5,000 to $10,000. That's only like $300 a day, $200 or $300 a day, maybe 400, depending on how you want to go. Selling items that make $10, $20 profit. If you sell about 20 of them a day, 30 of them a day, that'll put you where you're trying to go. So even if you don't want to go to the big home runs, you can use this as your bread and butter. 10, 20, $30 profit products, replenish your inventory with that, and you will be able to see profits through using FlipMine. Now, let me show you guys the criteria I use for books. So make sure to take a screenshot of this also. So that's DVDs. All right, for the book category, make sure I ain't missing anything. And again, guys, you guys don't have to use these categories. I like media because over my 13 years on Amazon, it is what changed my life. So I'm giving you guys the play on what worked for me, but you guys don't have to stick to these categories at all. These are the list of categories. If you can see, all these you got to choose from. You can sell in any of these categories and use these same criteria or customize the triggers or rules to fit what you're trying to do. So any of these that you want to sell in, you're more than welcome. All right, so category for this one, I'm gonna go books. I'm gonna add rule. All right, condition, I'm gonna just go used on this one since I did new last time. Profit, I always have a bottom line at least $7 or better. ROI, I'm still baselined at 30% or greater. And then for my sales rank, y'all know books go a little bit higher. For the FBA, I'm gonna go up to 750,000 or less. Let me see, am I leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Am I leaving something out? I think that's it. All right. Now it's gonna be the same process here. Same process. I want to look for something that's gonna move. All right, so let's look here. This might be a winner here. Use. All right, so just for the sake of time, I'm going to pretend that this one was perfect. So the first thing I want to do, I want to look just to make sure everything is everything. This is a used book, so it doesn't have to be perfect. One thing I did notice, it says answers are filled out, and it's no flashcards, so that would be a no for me. But just for the sake of time and example, we're going to pretend everything worked out. Let's just say they had everything included with this book. The price, we can get it for the $28, or we can make an offer. Let's say we made an offer, walked them down to $25. This person's sales rank is good. They have the sales. We're not worried about the not accepting returns. Now I'm going to move over to Amazon. See what the buy box is here. Now, I'm glad this is up here. Now, the buy box for new is 117, but we don't have a new book, so we can't list it as that, okay? We need the used buy box. Look here. The used buy box is $109.95. Yes, sir, okay? So I'm going to click on my calculator. And what were we able to pick it up for? What was that price, y'all? Let me see, $25. Let's just say we couldn't even walk them down. It's still going to be a deal. No alerts. Top is 32,000 or less bestsellers rank. Estimated sales is going for over 104 times a month, which is great. Somebody in. We can sell it hold on, let me look and see what that, hold on 1 second. It was 109.95. I had to look and see what the used buy box was. I apologize. 109.95. And we can pick it up, I think, for $28. There you go. So you guys, you spend $28, right? And what would that be? 14. You get about $84 back. Okay. So you more than double your money, triple your money by doing this. Okay. So you spent the 28, you turn that thing into about, what's that? $84, 201% on the investment. That's crazy. It's not many places you can go to spend that little bit of money and flip your money up like that. More than double or triple your money on a lower price product like this. And this is stuff you can do all day, every day on FlipMind. It's plenty of opportunities on this software. Okay. So tonight, make sure to go through this software. Again, you have access to the free trial in the chat. So use the free trial, play around with these filters that I gave you. See if you can find some profitable products. I'm pretty sure you will. It may take some time. You'll get better and better at it, but just go through, play around with it. Now, let's say, for example, I'm gonna give you another thing. Let's say, for example, that you guys, you did all that. You're like, Travis, man, that's cool, but I can't find anything. What you got, I'm gonna give you another strategy. You guys can click this Inspire Me tab here, okay? Let's see if it's gonna work. Hopefully no technology doesn't mess up on me. Give me a second here, see if my MacBook can load it. All right, so here we go. Yep. So Inspire Me tab is not necessarily showing you items that people bought on eBay to flip on Amazon, but they're showing you potential. So it's across all categories. These items had the potential to be sold for more. So they were already purchased on eBay, but they had the potential to sell for more on Amazon. So let me see if we can find a good one here. Let me see what would be a good example. So like this, maybe this CD here, they are just saying, hold on, let's see if we can find a better one. If you're struggling to find products, you definitely always make sure that picture is the same, make sure the product is the same. If not, you know, you're going to get that return. So make sure the product's lined up. These the same. All right, do I want to look? Oh, let's pass that. Let's look here. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it could have been a decent flip. I don't even know. So the listing ended. Let's see, what was this? This was some kind of, I don't even know if that's a book or a game or a DVD. Let me try to figure out what this is. It's a board game. So this game looked like it sold for around $54, $53, $52, $90. Feedback and everything was good. Now let's see exactly what it's selling for on Amazon. Oh, and this is a great example. I'm glad we're wrapping it up with this. So whenever you guys go to this page and you don't see a buy box and it says see all buying option, that just means that this price is so high on this product that Amazon is basically ashamed to show it or broadcast it to their customers. So they don't have a buy box. You have to click this option. So see, just like I said, inflated already. So that Inspired Me tab gave you a potential hit, right? So now you guys can go on eBay, search for this Power Grid Deluxe and look for products where they're around 40, 50 bucks, how much ever it is. And then you sell them for $124 or $179. So let's put that into our calculator real quick. Let's see if the sales rank work out. The sales rank might not. Okay, but it's selling slow. Okay, so that's the kickback. This one does sell slow, but let's just say if you were able to get it, let's just say it was $60 and you was able to sell it for $124, you still would make a 63% return on investment. So again, use that Inspire Me tab. This one, to me, I would pass on it. It's selling too slow. I like to send them in, get the sales, and reinvest back into the business and buy more inventory. So that's too slow. But I do have students that, hey, I don't mind sitting on them to get that sale. So it's going to be based off your level of capital and how fast you want to move. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is stop right there tonight. I want to assign you guys again, the homework is to play around with the FlipMind software. That software again can make you whatever you're trying to make, 10 or 20,000 a month. You can make it straight off of that software, right? Tomorrow, again, I'm going to show you additional ways besides FlipMind, how to find products. I'm going to show you how to automate this business where you never see or touch the products. But just make sure you're taking the information serious. Again, the Amazon business, it changed my life. I know for a fact it can change your life. I know for a fact. So take this information serious. Don't play around with it. Lock in, do the homework, stay after it, download those apps from day one. I know it's a lot of information, but we have to be making this level of money. Like you got to know your stuff. You got to know what to do. You got to take action. Action takers are money makers. Okay. Can I get a thumbs up if you guys received value tonight from this live? Did y'all receive value? Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm pretty sure y'all getting way over this $97 that y'all paid for. Everybody shaking their head. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm an authentic guy. I'm gonna be genuine. I want to see y'all win. I'm gonna give you the system. I just need you to take action. Okay. So tomorrow, general admission, we're gonna be starting at 8 again, sharp Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be using that same link. Okay, guys. We're going to use that same link. VIPs, same link. I don't want to mix anybody up or confuse anybody. All the links are going to be the same. You guys get a good night rest. Sunday, get ready to lock in. It's going to be another day. Action loaded. I'm going to give you guys everything I got as I did from day one. So I appreciate you guys tonight. VIP will be starting on that same link at 9:35. I'm going to grab some water. Y'all be blessed. Love. See y'all tomorrow. Take care. And I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for anybody. If y'all want to upgrade or anything, the link will be in the chat. Anybody that wants to join VIP, I'm just going to leave the link up for a little while, guys. If y'all want to join us in the VIP, I know I was getting a lot of emails. You guys are more than welcome to do that. I'm going to go on mute, and then I will see the VIPs on the other side. Y'all be blessed.